Today is Thursday, February 18th. I'm going to take a look at IBM today, since it's the big mover on the Dow, probably the only thing keeping it green right now. Big news, IBM jumped up nicely, and you can see that it has broken this very short-term trend line from last summer. So that's a good thing. And if we scroll out a little bit, you can see that there are other trend lines as well in play. Now obviously it's not even near those trend lines, so we'd use those as potential targets, especially this one right here as it comes down into this area, 150 area, just because there's a resistance level, a nice target right there. Anyway, let's take a look at a few other things here. What's good about IBM right now? I'm going to grab a little drawing tool. You can see that this is more or less the same or slightly lower low, while here in RSI a higher low, here in on-balance volume it's pretty much a flat low, and also the same thing in price relative to the S&P 500. So not a whole lot of extra information on some of these indicators, but for the most part it's pretty good. It's at least not bad. Now what I'm going to do is, because these indicators are based on the close, we really should just look at close data on the upper chart. So what I'm going to do is just take off bar and put on line, which is just daily close. And now we have something that's a little bit better to look at. Now we have a clearly lower low on the closing basis and divergences on all three indicators. We have momentum divergence, volume divergence, and a relative strength divergence. So this is a good thing. I'm going to put it back into bar, and now I'm going to change it into a weekly chart and really zoom out a little bit. Alright, here's the low, the end of the bear market, and you can see the Fibonacci retracement levels, just your standard levels. And right here, the recent congestion zone is at the 61.8% level, so that's something that fits in with the thesis of a big pullback in a stock that's about to reverse to the upside. You can see going back in here, this is a support area from 2010. I know it's pretty far back and it's not that major, but you build a case here with technicals, and the more the merrier. And again, we're looking at possibly this area as a target. It's not really at a Fibonacci level, so I'm not going to use it. Just going to point out that 61.8% is a pretty good level to start looking for support. So that's really the story. I think IBM had a nice move today. Maybe you don't buy it today, but I think overall the stock has probably been punished enough and is going to look for better times in the future.